Hello. How y'all doing? We're continuing Yakuza 4, and yeah, let's get into it. Sure, I'm all set. Okay, but we pay our own cab fare. Headquarters might start asking questions if we file an expense report. The minimum fare is 710 yen. Where would you like to go? Headquarters. We're with the Tokyo Metro Police. Very well, sir. Nope. Still nope. Not it. Why is this even in here? It's not this one. Hey, I think I found it. You did? The assault on Yoshiharu Eniro. 1. Case overview. The attempt on Yoshiro Onoro's life was carried out on April 21st, 1985. Shortly after 12 noon that day, a lone gunman armed with 6 revolvers burst into a ramen shop located in Tokyo Shigumi Ward. Yoshiro Enoro, chairman of the Enoro-san, was one of the 20 men shot inside, and one of the 2 who survived. The gunman was one Teiga Sajima, a 20-year-old member of the Tojo clan. On the day of the incident, Uno had just been released after serving a 2-year prison term. With him were several top members of his clan. This report is missing something, just like Katsuguri said. According to him, he should be the one listed as the killer, but all that's here is the part Sajima played. 2. Investigation. The Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department formed a special investigation team led by detectives Tage Tanimura and June Saguchi. Dad and Saguchi, they worked on this case together. Why haven't I heard this before? What the hell's going on? Huh. What did you find out? More than I expected. Let's go. What? Already? Yeah, I have a good lead. No point wasting any more time here. Chief, I have a few things I need to check out. Why don't I see you later? That's fine. I'll be back at the station if you need me. Just don't do anything crazy, you hear? Your father wouldn't want you going out guns blazing over this. I wouldn't go that far. I think I'll head back to Homeland for now. I need some time to digest all this. Ma-chan, you're back. How'd the thing go? Well, I found the case report for the hit. You did? What did it say? A lot of stuff I already knew, plus one new piece of info. Oh? Saguchi was investigating that case, along with my dad. Saguchi, the same one that's always giving you hell back at the station? I've talked to him more times than I care to remember, but he's never once mentioned being on a case with my dad, and that's despite him knowing how bad I want the truth. That's not the worst of it either. I'm starting to believe someone on the force did my father in. Katsuguri said as much when we met yesterday. Another officer. Things just keep getting better, huh? Seriously. Why don't you call it a day, Ma-chan? Even you need to rest at some point. You're right. I think I'll knock out for a while. You do that. Hey, Mei-hua, get Ma-chan's futon ready. That was the whole chapter. That's a short one. So, are you going to launch an internal investigation? Not yet. There's something I need to do first. What? Don't tell me you're taking off with the money. Yeah, I'm totally skipping town. Actually, I'm taking it back to its original owner. Oh, who is that? Some money lender. Apparently, he's got an office on Tenkaichi Street called Sky Finance. Can you imagine how much interest 100 million yen would rack up if I just let it sit? Yeah, forget that. Bye, Ma-chan. Have a good day. Oh, I'll try. See you later. Huh? So so Sky Finance was here all along.
Oi, 誰かいないか。
どちらさん？
あんた、秋山さんか。
そうですけど。
あ？ あんたどこかで。
あんたこの前の。
そうか、あんたが安子さんに金を貸した男だったのか。
安子ってリリちゃんのこと？どうしてあんたリリちゃんの名前を？
So that's her story. She didn't tell you any of this? Nope, never asked. I figured it was something serious, but dang. Borrowing enough to put 100 millionaires in debt, all to save your wrongfully accused brother on death row. I just wish she'd have come to me earlier. Might have saved her from going down a dark path. Well, now that Katsuguri's broken his promise, we can at least put the money issue to rest. Here, I'm sure she'd want you to have this.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm good. Wait, what? I'm saying I won't accept the money. We're straight. Okay, explanation please. Regardless of how things went down, I lent that money to her. Isn't it only right that she be the one to return it? I don't know. Won't that leave a big gaping hole in your account? Detective, I have so much money I hardly know what to do with it. And I'm not interested in making more. As for the 100 million, I couldn't give a rat's ass if I never saw it again. Why? You see, I only lend money to people I feel are worth investing in. That way, I can see how my loan affects their life. And that's a more meaningful reward than seeing numbers on a spreadsheet. Not sure I understand your logic, but okay. Point is, I'm not taking that money. Not till she returns it in person. Where is she anyway? Okinawa. Her brother was transferred to a prison there a few days ago. She said she wanted to be near him on his execution date. I knew she was a keeper. What? Did I not mention? I fell for her. What, like, in love? Exactly. So I'd really like to see her again. Unfortunately, that money's the only connection between us now. If I take it back from you, the connection is cut, and I'll probably never see her again. Some say love lasts only as long as the money. Ain't that the truth? Pretty sad, huh? Almost as sad as this Arai-san business. Arai. 1 second.
Moshi.
Hello? Oh, Kido-chan. How have you been? Found Arai-san yet? What? Mishima. You mean the Unoragun with a bullet in his head? Yeah. Alright. Okay, leave it to me. I'll get back to you. Bye. Who was that? I heard something about finding Arai. That was Kido. Arai's right hand man. What? I might as well tell you now. I'm helping Kido find his boss, Arai. He's a good kid. Why? Because I can't afford to lose Arai-san. Shibita boys are going nuts trying to find him. They're trying to appease the Enwa Senwa by handing him over. We have to find him somehow before they get their hands on him. Of course, if what you just said is true, I've been betting on the wrong horse. What's your connection with Arai anyway? I've been backing him out of personal interests. I'm not a mob front or anything. Still, this whole thing's been a real kick in the sack. Who'd imagine Arai-san would be in bed with Katsuguri? I never pegged him as the type to make a move like that. So, what exactly was that call about? Oh, that. Kido-chan was looking for Arai-san when he stumbled across the other Unoa-kun. You know, the one that disappeared after the shooting. There was another one? Guy named Mishima. He was sworn brothers with Ihara. The guy Arai ventilated downstairs. So, what about him? He's asking for police protection. In exchange, he said he'll cough up all he knows. He wants the police. He wants a detective he can trust. One that can protect him from the Senua clan. I think you should go talk to him. Me? Yeah, you're a perfect fit. I mean, based on what you said, the force sounds like a total snake pit. Plus, you can't count on Saguchi-san or your superiors. What better person than you? Why should I? Who knows? It might get you a step closer to the truth you're looking for. How do you figure? The recent shooting between the Senua clan and Kanamura Enterprise is right. I've got this hunch it's all connected to the case your old man was working back in '85. There's just too much overlap between the main players to be a coincidence.
もしあの新井さんが裏でつながっていた葛城の命令であのドンパチ事件を作為的に起こしていたとしたら、
まあ葛城は柴田と共謀して登場会を乗っ取ろうとしていた。
そこにリリちゃんの殺人だ。葛城は共謀していたはずの柴田を裏切り、さらに25年前の事件の真相を知る人間を消そうとした強引なやり方でな。だがどうして今になってそこまでする必要があった？今までも殺そうと思えば殺せたはずだ。なのになぜ今？
焦っていた。
そう、葛城は焦っていた。ドンパチ事件が起こる前に何とかして25年前のことを知る人間を殺す必要があった。どうしてだ？
指示されていたからか。葛城を裏で操っている人間に。
その人間ってのは
25年前の真実が公になってはならない人間。事件をもみ消そうとした警察の連中か。
そういうことになる。警察内部に裏切り者がいるってことだな。どうする？三島って男に会ってみる？その価値はあると思うけど。
ああ、俺が行こう。だが罠を張る。
罠？何それ？
その三島ってのが本当にあのドンパチ事件の生き残りなんだったら何か知ってる可能性もある。
まあそれはそうだけど。
なら三島の存在は葛城だけじゃなく警察の裏切り者にとっても邪魔なはずだ。
なるほどね。わざと警察に三島との接触を報告して裏切り者をあぶり出すってことか。危険な賭けになるぞ。覚悟はできてんのか？
なあ、俺にとってこの山は自分の人生そのものなんだ。
Mishima is supposedly hiding over at the docks on Tokyo Bay. Your best bet is to take a taxi there, unless of course you have a fancy cop car. Thanks for the advice. Now, to report my next move to the station. Hi. This is Tanamura from Community Safety. Can I get someone in organized crime, please? Yeah, anyone there will do. Thanks. Hi, this is Tanamura from Community Safety, reporting in. I just wanted to check in before I go meet with a yakuza member named Mishima. Any material witness to that shooting in Kamurocho the other day? A material witness. I'm meeting him over at the docks on Tokyo Bay. Yes, that's right. No, he's already there. Okay, thank you. Bye. Okay, now that that's taken care of, I'll be on my way. Alright, just be careful, and good luck. Mishima is supposed to be hiding in a warehouse on the docks. Getting there by cab would draw the least attention. Yeah, Mishima. He's that blonde-haired fuck everyone's on the lookout for. Find him ASAP, damn it, and quit fucking around. This is top priority. I don't care if it gets you killed, just find him, got it? This guy sure has it out for Mishima. Wonder if he's an Inuma Senua man. Oh shit, there's side quests. Well, I'm gonna do the side quests. Hi there. Do we know each other? These guys look like professionals. I'm guessing they work for Bridge. That just means I'm getting closer to uncovering his true identity. I'm almost to the bottom of this, Dad, so I can't go dying just yet. Huh? Guess even professionals run away from with their tails between their legs. I should get in touch with Saki-chan about our next move. Ma-chan, I was hoping I'd hear from you, sweetie. Are you finally calling to ask me out? I appreciate your good humor, but there's no time to joke around. We need to talk about bridge. Oh, you're no fun. Well, okay. How about we meet up at Shellick again? Then Shellick it is. I'll see you there. You're late. You know you're not supposed to keep a lady waiting. Sorry. So that's what Yabe-san left behind. You're right. I'm afraid that alone won't be enough to catch our man. And here we were so close. Isn't there anything we can do? I could always infiltrate the syndicate and scope things out. What do you say to that? I say it's too dangerous. Oh, please. All I'd be doing is working my magic at a affiliated venue. Besides, now that I've seen the documents, wouldn't you say I passed the point of no return? I get that, but what would you even do? I'll masquerade as a hostess, sweet talk my way right up to the big bad bridge himself. I don't know about that. Have a little faith. With enough makeup and the right dress, I could be your perfect femme fatale, and you know it. Well, you certainly have the charisma. Alright then, just don't go anything. Just don't do anything too crazy. Where are you off to in such a hurry? To look at the relationship between my dad and this mystery man, Kay. I've got nothing to lose, so I was thinking I'd get my fortune read by that greedy old lady. Naomi-san? Yeah, she really seems to know her stuff. I wonder what's in that crystal ball anyway. You know Naomi-san is actually an informant, right? I thought she seemed suspicious. That's one hell of a cover she's got. Don't tell anyone, okay? There's a lot of risk involved in being an informant in Kamurocho. Why do you want to know about Kay so bad anyway? Kay's another name that pops up all over my dad's notebook. I just want to know what kind of person he was. Besides, there might be some connection to Bridge. I see. Well, if I do find anything, I'll contact you. Thanks. I'd appreciate it. I knew you would return. Hello, Miss Information Dealer. I assume you heard that from Sake. Blessed with the gift of gab, she is. Or should I say curse? It was a detective by the name of Yosuke Kaga who was inquiring your father and Bridge Kaga. So that's what he meant by K. Most likely. Yusuke Kaga. Well, that's one mystery solved. Only thing is, the name K suddenly stopped appearing in my father's memo book one day. Kaga was fired for mistakes made on the job. Fired. After that, he opened a coffee shop. Foreign prostitutes were among his regular customers. Really. He had looked after them while he was still a detective. Even after he was fired, they would still come to him seeking advice. Does he still work at this shop? He died 26 years ago. The cause of death? It was reported as accidental, but all the facts pointed towards murder. So basically he was eliminated because he got too close to those foreign prostitutes. That matter is too cloudy for Naomi to see. I don't believe a detective my father respected so much would make careless mistakes. He shot and killed an innocent bystander by acting during one of his cases. By accident during one of his cases. I seriously doubt that's true. But why? Because crack detectives like him know how to use a gun. I doubt he'd miss his mark like that. You seem to be a fine detective yourself. Your father said that Kaga had been set up by Bridge. That I cannot see, but during an investigation on illegal immigration, Littrell led Kaga to a certain government official. A government official? A few of the undocumented workers arrested by Kaga had been issued suspicious-looking visas. Many of them had been brought under the table. Someone was selling visas. Foreigners need a work visa or a student visa in order to work in Japan. But the screening for such visas is very strict. Many foreigners end up buying them from corrupt officials for 400,000 or even 500,000 yen. Naomi has even heard of some who pay $1 million. Why would anyone pay so much to come to Japan? Back then, we had a labor shortage. Employers never seemed to have enough workers. But most of all, migrant workers saw Japan as the promised land, where jobs grew on trees. So Kaga suspected that government official of receiving money for issuing illegal visas. Exactly. So who was this official? Naomi does not know for certain. However, it may very well be Bridge. Yeah. Tanamura? It's me. I've got some info on that group. You do? Let's meet up somewhere away from prying eyes. How about the rooftop garden on top of Volcano? I'll be there. I take it that was Sake-chan? Yeah. She was quite close to Kaga before he died. No kidding. You should talk to Saki-chan if you wish to learn more about Kaga. Thank you. The meeting place Saki-chan told me about should be around here somewhere. Hi, handsome. Hey, don't surprise me like that. Sorry, honey. Things are starting to heat up, so I'm taking extra precautions. Is everything okay? I told you, I've passed the point of no return now, but it was worth the risk. What do you find out? Sugawa, he's the man behind the fake marriages, counterfeit passports, shady recruitment strategy, and just about everything horrible under the sun. So, is he Bridge? I don't think so, but he's definitely affiliated. Sugawa runs a trading company called Urban Foods. They import food mainly from Asian countries. So that's how he gets all his local information. His on-site employees seem to be handling the recruiting operations as well. You learned all that so quick. You must be one hell of a detective back in the day. By the way, I wanted to ask you, what is it? We heard all that, by the way. What? I thought you were just another shady lady, but it turns out you're working with a cop. Nice knowing you, Officer Okama. Huh? So you found me out. Guess I lost my touch. I'll have to work on that. Sake-chan, you need to run. But, don't take this wrong, but you just be getting in my way here. If you say so. You caught me at a busy time, so let's settle this quick, okay? I'm sure you understand. Holy shit. Saki-chan, are you alright? I haven't ran that much in ages. Oh, you'll live. Now where's Tatsugura's company, this Urban Foods? I'm going after him. Don't you think you're just rushing things a bit? We've already been targeted by a hitman. If we don't act fast, we'll only be leaving ourselves open to more danger. It's time to go on the offensive. There's that youthful optimism shining through. Alright, Urban Foods is in the building with the information booth on Supon Street. Don't take them lightly. Supon Street. Got it. this guy. Whoops. Okay. So this is Urban Foods. Sugawa had better be in there. Tanamura. So you're Tasugawa. So you came all this way just to run into a literal dead end. Look, pal, you're in deep shit. And I mean the deep end of the deep shit. You're in over your head in shit. In fact, you're about to be buried in it, just like that corpse of a rider. know the guy called Bridge, right? You're shit out of luck. I don't know a damn thing. Okay, let's make a deal. Huh? Give up Bridge's identity and promise to never get involved with crime again, and I'll forget about everything you've done. Or you can rot in a jail cell. Your choice. Will you promise you'll never tell anybody I talked? Sure. The real name of the man they call Bridge is Yuji Katsura. Yuji Katsura. He's the chairman of the Asian Women's Friendship Association. Friendship, huh? So they use that as a front to hide the terrible things they really do. If you value your life, you should run. We can't arrest Katsuguri based on Tatsugawa's statement alone. Right. We can't afford to make any stupid moves until we get some hard evidence. He's completely hidden his trial so far, so he must be really sweating balls by now. A man like that can never let his guard down. I meant to ask you this before, but I heard you were close with Detective Kaga before he passed away. What? Who told you that? Naomi. Oh, she did? Did she? Could you tell me more about him? I helped Kaga-san out after I quit my detective job. At the cafe he ran? Yeah. I used to counsel sex workers that came there whenever they had problems, but then the syndicate found me out. How? Kaga-san. He was involved with them too. Was he? On their payroll? Possibly. If he was, then why would they kill him? Because he fell in love with a certain woman. One of the illegals? Yes, a woman from Thailand. They killed him when he tried to help her escape. But you never sold yourself out, and you're still helping immigrant women. There will always be women who find themselves in trouble. Somebody has to be there for them. Dang, you're a true hero. Don't you mean heroine? Right. Who's this? It is I, the great Naomi. Naomi-san, how did you get my remember who you're speaking to. Anyway, I found out what Katsuguri is doing behind the scenes. Sake-chan told you about him, didn't she? You don't have to get involved with this, you know. Did I ask you to look after me, boy? If you want to know more, come see me. Okay, I owe you one. that's gonna do it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Appreciate you. Peace.